to worry about damaging your walls with nails or hooks or whatever. Just attach the magnetic pad over the protective sheet, press firmly for 5 seconds, and boom, you are ready to hang your display. They have over 2 million original and licensed designs to choose from, but they also have a super limited edition collection that's only ever available for a limited time and in very limited quantities. This week, it's these incredible Dune the Dark Ages 3D prints. There's one for the Slayer and one for Prince Azric, and they just look stunning as a pair. They are each hand-signed by Display's master craftsmen and individually numbered as well, and there's only going to be 1,000 of each of these available. Once they're gone for good. All disc plates are manufactured in the EU, but no matter where you are in the world, they'll arrive in only around 4 or 5 days, making them the perfect last-minute gift option or just a chance to spoil yourself. Best of all, Displate are offering a massive discount to viewers of this channel. Get 25% off when you buy 1 displate, 32% off when you buy 2 or 3 displates, or 37% off when you buy 4 or more. Offer not valid on limited edition or Lumino products, but everything else is fair game. Just use offer code SKILLUP at checkout after clicking the link below. Thanks Displate for sponsoring the video. Gamers, coming at you a day early today because shit is about to get wild. This video should be going live about an hour after Sony aired its State of Play showcase, so in classic This Week in Video Games form, we'll have to wait until next week to cover that one. Tomorrow, the Switch 2 launches. The day after that, Jeff Keighley hosts his annual Summer Games Fest webinar, and 2 days after that, Xbox throw their annual showcase, including a deep dive look at Outer Worlds 2. Sadly, not Outer Wilds 2, but hey, Outer Worlds 2, also nice. So huge amounts of news and reveals to look forward to over the coming days, so we thought we'd go out a day early this week just to clear the decks ahead of all that madness. And I personally am very excited about it because I will be over there in LA. I have a 13-hour flight, which is the perfect opportunity to put my Switch 2 through its paces, so long as it actually arrives in time, since I have to leave my house at 2 p.m. for a 5 p.m. flight. And I'm just hoping that the courier doesn't arrive at like 2:05, just in time to see my taxi pulling away. 1 like equals 1 prayer to the FedEx gods. Please help your boy out. What else is happening? Oh yeah, I got my Death Stranding 2 review code. Wait, did I just make that sound? I am more excited than I thought. After spending 30 hours at Kojima Productions playing this thing, you'd think I'd be at least a little bit, been there, done that. But the truth is, I loved it so much that I've been absolutely jonesing for more of it. Genuinely don't know how I'm gonna get Summer Games Fest, Switch 2, and Death Stranding all done in a single month, so do wish me luck. And finally, yes, I will address the issue head on and be totally honest with you and say, Claire Obscure video is still coming. I know we joke around a lot about it these days, but jokes aside, it's coming, it is not cancelled. I have something to say on the matter, and I've already written and edited a bunch of it, but to be honest, we're doing something a little special with this one, so it's taking more time, and I don't want to rush it because it's a really special game, and like my mum always says, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. So please indulge me just a little longer. I promise I will not let you down. All right, that concludes one of the lengthiest intros ever. Hey, did you guys see that Witcher 4 gameplay yet? No, you didn't, because that, and I cannot stress this enough, was not gameplay. So now you've probably seen a video doing the rounds. It purports to be the first look at The Witcher 4, and it sort of is, but it also sort of definitely isn't. And I think CD Projekt Red are being a little cheeky here, but I'll explain it from the start. A few years ago now, CD Projekt Red announced that they were abandoning their Red engine that they used in the development of their previous titles and were making the jump to Unreal Engine. Not only that, they also said they were working in tandem with Epic to improve Unreal Engine, with specific focus on changes that would deliver better open-world RPG experiences. As a result, both The Witcher 4 and Cyberpunk 2 are currently being built in Unreal Engine, and while Cyberpunk 2 is still a long ways off, The Witcher 4 is the next cab off the rank for CD Projekt Red. They've already done a cinematic reveal trailer, and just yesterday we got our next look at it, sort of. What you're seeing here was shown off during Unreal Fest, which is basically a developers conference hosted by Epic. This was kind of their marquee showcase, a look at The Witcher 4, but do note how this was introduced.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Okay, so just to reiterate, this is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. It is not gameplay of The Witcher 4. It's using the characters and setting of The Witcher 4 to showcase what Unreal Engine can do. It is not a demonstration of what The Witcher 4 will look like. But just as you'd expect, everyone thinks this is gameplay. A quick scan of any social media platform will show you hundreds of mouth agape reactions, everyone blown away by how good The Witcher 4 gameplay is. And look, to be honest with you, I don't blame these people. I don't think you can expect your average punter to understand the concept of a tech demo as distinct from an actual gameplay showcase. Like, you're scrolling through TikTok, you see this, and immediately you're like, wow, The Witcher 4 looks great. I'm pre-ordering that shit. So personally, I think that this was kind of a bad move for CD Projekt Red. I don't think they made it clear enough that this was not gameplay. For example, there isn't a watermark label over the footage as it's playing. It really just sets them up for heartache in the future when actual gameplay is released and it looks nothing like this. And it will look different, by the way. Like, yeah, this is running on a base PS5 at 60 FPS, but there's no actual video game here. There's no systemic gameplay elements running in the background. It's just a visual presentation, and it's great, don't get me wrong, but man, I went through the Cyberpunk shit. I experienced it firsthand. I think the last thing this studio wants to do is show off visuals that they can't one day deliver. And look, I'm sorry to be so cynical, but remember this video from 5 years ago when Unreal Engine 5 was first revealed? Do we have any games that look and run like this 5 years later? No, we don't. So tech demos should never be trusted. They're nice pieces of marketing, but that's really about it, and the wait for actual Witcher 4 gameplay continues. In other CD Projekt Red news, they did host an investor presentation recently where they provided an update on sales and current projects. The Witcher 3 has now sold through 60 million units, and Cyberpunk's Phantom Liberty expansion has sold through 10 million units. Revenue is steady year on year, but the team has expanded to 730 people, making them one of the biggest studios in the world right now. 422 of those people are hard at work on The Witcher 4, with the rest of them working on other projects, including Cyberpunk 2, which has now officially entered pre-production. That's the phase where you kind of know what you want to make and you need to lay the foundations for how that's going to be done. Once that's done, you then go into full production where the project gets a huge injection of resources until it ships. Given The Witcher 4 is still many years away and that Cyberpunk 2 is only now entering pre-prod, I wouldn't be expecting Cyberpunk 2 to be launching anytime before 2030. Oof, when you say it out loud like that, it really does hurt. Moving on now, and let's take a look at the release of Elden Ring Night Rain, a game that should have been a bit of a slam dunk given the popularity of the license and how much people love summoning in buddies to help on tough boss battles, but the actual landing for this thing has been much bumpier than anyone could have anticipated. By the numbers though, this is already a huge smash hit success for FromSoft and Bandai Namco. On Steam, the game hit a peak concurrent player count of around 313,000 people, making it one of the most successful video game launches in history. The 43rd most successful launch, to be precise. The 42nd game, by the way, Destiny 2. Just thought I'd throw that in there. You're welcome. We don't have player counts for PlayStation or Xbox, but we do know that the game has sold through 2 million units on day one, and as of last night has now sold through 3.5 million units, an absolutely huge result. So commercially, it's a big tick, and you have to expect the Bandai Namco shareholders are very happy. But what about the people playing it? Are they happy? Well, it kind of depends who you ask. The critics were less than bowled over by this one, we'll put it that way, especially compared to how they usually talk about or score FromSoft games. On OpenCritic, Night Rain sits at a strong 80 with very little variance among those scores. They really did almost all land at either a 7 or an 8. PC Gamer were at that upper end, scoring at an 80, saying, quote, Elden Ring Night Rain is just as confusing and abrasive as FromSoft's other games, but there really is nothing else like it, end quote. While IGN gave it a good old-fashioned 7 out of 10, saying, quote, when Elden Ring Night Rain is played exactly as it was designed to be played, it's one of the finest examples of a 3-player co-op game around, but that's harder to do than it should be, and playing solo is poorly balanced, end quote. That review touches on a number of the things that have plagued Night Rain since its launch. It really is a case of FromSoft facing off against the final boss of Japanese game development, designing multiplayer infrastructure and systems that don't suck. Capcom's Monster Hunter is terrible at this, every single Nintendo game is terrible at this, and anyone who's tried to summon in a specific buddy to a Dark Souls or Elden Ring boss has long known that FromSoft have always been terrible at this, and Night Rain just brings those shortcomings into sharp relief. There is no crossplay here. In-game communication tools are painfully basic and don't really enable match-made teams to truly collaborate together. Crucially, there's no support for duos. You either need to play by yourself, which is terrible because the game is deliberately not balanced around that, or you need to bring 2 friends with you or matchmake so you can play as a trio. There's no option to play just with one other friend. It's either 3 or 1 and that's it. And that's pretty dumb for obvious reasons. Combined with a number of technical and server-side issues, Night Rain actually launched to a mixed rating on Steam, but has since rallied to achieve a net rating of 72% after over 56,000 reviews counted. Definitely a much lower score than what FromSoft typically deliver, Shadow of the Erdtree stuff aside, since people were a little bit salty about the difficulty balancing of that one at launch. Remember that whole fiasco before everyone discovered the Shadow Tree fragments? Good times. Anyway, the game's director, Junya Ishizaki, has been really upfront about the fact that, at least when it comes to duos, FromSoft just kind of messed up here. Quote, the simple answer is that this is simply something that was overlooked during development as just a 2-player option, so we're very sorry about that, but this is something we are looking at and considering for post-launch support as well, end quote. So that's nice, but what about the whole solo mode thing? Well, that's getting fixes too, actually, with FromSoft announcing that you're going to be able to self-revive once if you die in a boss, and they're also upping the amount of runes you get during a run. So overall, a commercially successful but very rocky launch for FromSoft, far more rocky than they're used to at least, and now they'll no doubt settle into that long post-launch update march. I do wonder how long the legs on this thing are though. I played it, I just wasn't much of a fan of the pacing. It's quite antithetical to what I come to these games for, but everyone plays them for different reasons, so I do wonder if there's going to be enough people to keep the player base healthy over the longer term. Time will tell, I guess. Moving on to other news now, and remember how Phil Spencer has been all hot and heavy for a handheld for years now and wouldn't stop talking about it, and reports were that Microsoft were actually working on one and it would probably release at the same time as the next Xbox? Well, if any of that were true, it probably isn't now. This report comes from Windows Central, who were the first to report that Microsoft was considering a foray into the handheld gaming PC market. Back then, they said that Microsoft were actively developing a first-party handheld that would launch alongside the next Xbox in around 2027. It would be a native device, not like PlayStation's Portal, which is cloud streaming only, and it would be a pretty ballsy move for a company that is not doing so crash hot on the hardware front right now. Do note that this report is separate from the report that Xbox were also working on a third-party handheld in partnership with ASUS. Apparently, that handheld is basically finished. Some photos of it have already leaked, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if we saw it revealed during the Xbox showcase this weekend. It's essentially an ASUS ROG Ally with some different ergonomics and a dedicated Xbox button, and honestly, that'd be a pretty solid machine since the ROG Ally was already a great piece of kit. So full steam ahead for those plans, but Windows Central say that those other first-party plans have now been nixed. Microsoft are no longer actively working toward the development of a first-party handheld and will instead redirect that effort towards increasing Windows 11 gaming performance. That last part might sound a little weird and confusing, so allow me to explain it. A while ago, Valve released Steam OS, which is basically Linux except it's pointed at one thing and one thing only: playing video games. Front and back end were both optimized to deliver an exceptional user experience, and that's why the Steam Deck is my handheld of choice. Even though the Lenovo Legion Go and the ASUS ROG Ally are more powerful handhelds, having to use Windows 11 on a handheld is just a really shitty experience, to the point where it's worth going with a weaker device in order to avoid having to do that. But that gap between Steam OS and Windows 11 widened even further in the last little while, as Valve have now rolled out Steam OS to other devices, like the Lenovo Legion Go S. That product comes with both Windows 11 and Steam OS configurations, and that allows for a like-for-like comparison, and as demonstrated by one of my favorite tech YouTubers, Dave2D, games running on identical hardware run better when they're running through Steam OS versus Windows 11. So the front-end experience is better, the back-end performance is better. Now you can see why Microsoft...
Because I'm nuts! Because I'm fucking nuts! No, I'm not. No. I don't want any Cocoa Puffs.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great
Well, it's the same thing we saw yesterday. That's weird, didn't say that yesterday. Didn't change any of my settings. Oh yeah, I needed to learn how to repair. At a repair station. Research the repair station research menu. Okay. I need 3 intel though. Only have 1. I can get intel there. I surveyed the area though. That's how I see all this. I guess I need to go probe another area. Oh yeah, I want a shield. When a hostile shield's equipment needs to be manually, the shield will deactivate when firing or range weapon. After a short time, it will automatically reactivate. It will also reactivate after recharging if the shield is broken. Hell yeah. Need my probe gun. I need to maybe build another injector then. Oh wait, no, my knife bleeds them now. Oh shit, there it is. Hey bro, I ain't trying to start off my day getting eaten by no fucking sandworm. Dude, that would suck. Just immediately log in, fucking ate by sandworm. Oh yeah, it's a free to play game. Well, I mean, it's weird that it's on Game Pass because it's a free to play game. It doesn't need Game Pass. Really? Now that's crazy. Valerian's like, let's give them something, man. Like, it'll sell more copies. If they can play 1 and 2, they'll be like, yeah, I gotta play 3 now. Full price. What? They should have just added Mark Echo's graffiti. Everybody's like, you're old. Nobody knows what that game is anymore. It was just original Xbox, guys.
Someone's here.
I'm out. Yeah, shield's awesome. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. I wasn't saying that this morning, saying it's like nobody's busting heads. I was just saying on like the local trade sites and stuff, people aren't busting heads. I mean, anything over asking price, don't get me wrong, is busting heads, but that's what scalpers do. Like, that's how they make their money, you know? And I bet you, even though Pokemon cards, you're only allowed to buy like 3 per fucking visit, I bet you they were allowing Switch people to go in there and just buy like fucking 2, 3 at a time too, which is ridiculous. Oh, does he already got it for us? Did I say if he does, I'll drive right now. Fuck, I'm dead. What? And he's going to West Monroe, right? Well, tell him if he does it, we'll pay him. You know that. He knows that. Yeah, dude, we almost had one last night. Yeah, we went on a journey, and it said that this Walmart just out in the middle of the store, out in the middle of nowhere, had 7 of them. By the time we got there, the workers were grumpy as fuck, and we couldn't find them. So me and Amber are pretty sure that that store's employees pocketed some last night. Because it said they had 5 of the unswitched, like unbundled with fucking whatchamacallit, Mario Kart, and then they said they had 7 of the ones with the bundle. And I'm like, how does that many just go away? Because it was like 30 minutes. It was like we checked, and within 30 minutes and we got there, they were gone. I'm gonna die. I just need to get up there to probe. Yeah, dude. Yeah, straight lied. Yeah, no, they lied. Yeah. The dude was even like, we were having good luck. Like, people were just like, oh yeah, man, like my store over here has one. So we went over there, like, bro, we literally sold the last one. Like, store over here has one. They were like, bro, we literally just sold the last one. Like, we were literally behind it. And that's when the last dude was like, look, man, I'm gonna check this fucking computer. And he was like, look, this store right here. And he's like, there's 5 of them of this, 7 of them of this. And me and Amber were like, we know that fucking store. Nobody goes to that store. Like, because it's like, that store is like the rich neighborhood store. So it's like everybody that goes there is just snobby. So the regular people don't go there. So it was like, man, they're gonna fucking have it. Nah, bro, those people fucking pocketed it for sure. What the dude, I don't know if I like that ability very much because it doesn't seem like it exactly works right. So yeah, now Amber's brother lives in a different state, and that state says there's actually quite a bit of them, so we're trying to pay her brother to go pick one up today. There we go. I'm like, how come everybody else I see use this ability can use it this way, but me? I suck. No! No! I just need to get up there to probe. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You telling me I can't stand? Oh, yes. I need 24 more meters. No! It wasn't even tall enough. Oh man, I gotta think about this. Who knew trying to probe and survey an area would be so fucking hard? I'll make it sunsick, damn it. No, I was right there. What the fuck? What? You're telling me I can't stand right there? Aha! I can hide from the sun right here, though. Maybe I shouldn't have tried for this. My dude is thirsty. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be so much easier. Is Leo playing with you? Not right now. Him and Rabbit were playing yesterday. They're on their Destiny grind today. I built a huge spot for us. They haven't caught up with me again yet. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Boom. Yeah, I don't know what that ship does, dude. Boom, finally I surveyed the area. What? I mean, that just sounds like it's an easy one then. I know I'm dehydrated, dude. guess I could head back to camp. I just don't know if I have much water back at camp. I'm pretty sure I need to get out and get blood. And I've been doing everything but get blood. Why doesn't it let me attack?
I'm out. Shield on. To arm.
Oh shit, I'm out of health.
Enemy sighted.
What the fuck? I'm stuck. Whoa, what just happened? Did I just get caught by a ship? Bro, what the fuck is going on? No! What the fuck was that? I was like stuck. I couldn't move. There was like a shield around me. People just came out of the sky from a ship. What the fuck? Oh, I can respawn on my vehicle. Oh shit. No shit, get off! But the problem is I have no bullets. I do have bullets now. That shit escalated very quickly. I still don't even really know what happened. Just so we're all clear. I think some type of fucking like survey ship found me or something. Oh, that's another player. Yeah, Cribs, no, it was not good. I was not okay. I think that's what saw me. I think that's what seen me. Hopefully it didn't see me again. I don't think it's seen me. I think I'm good. No, they seen me! Fuck. I'm out of ammo again.
I'm out. Attack! Water is mine. Need to reload.
I think there was one more. I see him.
Empty.
I had a stammy. That's another player.
Enemy sighted.
So it looks like what I need to do is right there. Enter Imperial Testing Station. Almost like trying to say I enter it somewhere right around here, I think. It sucks that all I have right now is to drink his blood. Might have to go back to camp and come back, because I can't find the entrance. Or maybe it's all the way back there. Maybe that's the entrance. Maybe the mission marker is inside the cave, but the actual cave entrance is back at that marker. You see that? Dude, it's like sometimes you get caught up in doing things you like. I am like falling behind all the survival things you have to do though. Fucking sunsick, all of it. Ah, I think I found the entrance.
Who's that? Where's my reinforcements? Knocked. Reload.
What'd you say? At least we'll be drunk. Another repair station now. Oh, MK2. $34 new schematics available. No! I should have put a respawn beacon out. I shouldn't have dashed into him. That was my problem. I dashed straight into that bitch. Bro, don't let him lie to you, man. This game, it is not simple. Look, am I trying to... Why did my bike even do that? Fuck, it's right on my trail now. Alright, I'm hydrated. I need to build the repair station. I need iron ignits. And I think I dropped all my iron. So... back to time to go get the body bag, get iron, and finish the mission! Here it comes. Leo! How's this tiny going? Yeah, I read one reviewer that said that the driving on this game sucked and that it was clunky and that you can't ever drive without flipping your fucking car. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Some good ass driving on this thing. And there's another player down here right now. Yep.
Hey. Hey. Oh, is that the same person? MikeyGeezy? Oh, no. See ya.
That dude said, oh, is that the same person? See ya.
Welcome to Imperial
So I'm
Desert
saying it's weird, bro.
Botanical Testing
You get
Station
caught
number
up
10.
in so
I
much
am Dr.
survival
Silas
stuff
Danish,
that I
director of
forget
this
that it's even an
facility.
MMO.
Our goal here at DBTS-10 is to find and develop flora which can
Merc,
flourish
you know I don't cloud
in the
chase like that.
iron-rich soils of this corner of Arrakis. Our initial focus is the introduction of
You know I don't
the
cloud chase
chia,
like that.
ephedra, and alloydendron species, which we deem the most likely adapters. But within these protected walls, we will also...
You know I can't get jiggy with that shit. I've never fought two meleeers before at one time.
Shields up.
He had a whole blood pack on him. I wish the sneak mechanics were better though, because basically when you walk into a room, they know you're there.
Attention, all of you. Yesterday in Harkov village, Kristoff referred to me as Innenbrecht Healer. How hard can it be to remember this simple rule? No military title. We take a risk every time we need to enter settlement. A slip up like
Honor,
this
boss.
could easily be the death of us all. Make sure every one of you hears this message and understand it.
Identify
Kristoff
yourself.
will not be returned.
Controller
to
didn't
us.
vibrate or anything?
There will be an option
That's
for
weird.
us here.
Listen to me. Like sometimes I forget even about my abilities and things sometimes too. Just get so immersed. Water. Let me get some water.
Who's that? I need reinforcements!
Rabbit said, where's our door from the first base? The game made me abandon that base. Did you not hear, like, I went on a long tangent yesterday about how, like, in order for me to progress the game, I had to abandon that base. And when I abandoned the base, it said that base was going to be free for anybody on the server to basically come and ransack. So somebody may came and deleted it. You just need to put a build thing back down there. I built a house big enough for us down here in the next spot it's going to send you to.
Shield on! Get them!
Woo! It's the first time I fought a dude like that. That looks crazy. Is that a heart? Sorry, Amber's also playing Dune. Doom. I'm playing Dune, and she's playing Doom. Cribs on that No Man's Sky.
They're here!
Bop. But I mean, yeah, if your brother gets a Switch too right after the Cheese Dip Festival, we could just drive out there. The old Joy-Cons work for the Switch 2 as well, so he has one. So when we show up, we could just hook it up at his house and play some Mario Kart with 3 people. I got a shield, dummy. Dude, No Man's Sky is awesome though. I fucking every time I hop on No Man's Sky, I have fun. I think the dumbest thing about No Man's Sky is the building, because you do so much exploring and hopping around that by the time you build a really good base, you're really just building a teleporter to get to another base. So then, like, you just end up with a whole bunch of teleporters and you're just hopping around a whole bunch of bases, which is fine and all. Like, that's really cool. But then, like, you're just, like, you're always consistently building a base. Like, you're always consistently having to build a new base and a new base and a new base and a new base and a new base, which is fine. Or maybe I'm just playing it wrong. I don't know. What the fuck was that? I'm dead.
Need to reload. Shield off. Enemy sight.
I was like, don't their shields break eventually? Dude, I'm not good at these type of games either. That's the bad part. I love these type of games, but man.
Mikhail, it's clear we need more people
But man,
with mechanical
so many
expertise
elements at play at
if
one
we are to
time.
meet the quotas set by our new bosses. We have too many here who can't handle anything more complicated than Trigger. They can be our field men and our muscle.
Wait, does
but
that mean
we need
Leo and them
skilled
are
hands.
on?
So you and I
Rabbit's
will need
on,
to do
Leo's
some
not on.
recruiting. There are plenty like us who have chosen to leave the service of the great houses. We must find those among them with vehicle maintenance experience. That includes former Atreides troopers. Yes, I know. Bad blood. But we have more in common with Atreides deserters than we do with our old comrades. Anyone who can't see past old grudges won't have a place here.
Killer, here are this week's notes from our market contacts. Working anti-dust filtration systems are in high demand in Erekine. Those from one-man ground cars are valuable, but larger units from sealed system ground cars and ornithopters will fetch the best prices. Stick to those
Yeah, my game updated today too. If you look at it, it's like server stability things.
Make sure our acquisition because of competition from scattered.
I wish I could switch shoulders.
But there is still a strong market for copper, aluminum, and steel components. It'll be worth our effort to break down larger mechanisms to acquire those materials. Do not forget to pass on last week's tallies as soon as you're complete.
Oh shit, I'm out of bandages. Leo with that 4 years, 9 months, bro. Just ticking down the days to that 5-year anniversary. Oh, my chest piece is also broken. That's why I'm having a hard time, too. I really didn't need to build the blood extractor. Four years, 8 months, and 12 days. Bro, he's got you beat. Leo's got Cribs beat. What the fuck? So I'll make it loud on that one. Cribs, how he got you beat? Plus 18, 4 years, plus 18 years. I mean, yeah, we have known each other since I was single digits. Since I was a single digit human being, I have known this dude. Four years, 8 months, 28 days. Bro, everybody has Cribs beat. Damn. You said you don't? What? Oh yeah, we were experimenting. So Leo may have the longest day. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Cribs unfollowed me for a second, too.
Target down.
Oh, yep.
Shield off. Enemy found.
Shields up. Eyes on it.
Fuck, I was out of stamina when I used my ability? That's dumb.
Dead. Target found.
I did. Sorry, I was in battle. Fighting 2 swordsmen at one time. But I literally just killed the dude. Like, literally just like when you said that, I was in the middle of still killing the guy. But yes, I did hear your joke. And yes, I will clean it. But I'm not going to be able to get up until I get out of this dungeon. For what? You sounded mad that I couldn't answer your question. Bitch, I'm fighting for my life. This ain't no easy game. I can just build another probe launcher. Can always pick up more sand later. Everyone unfollow, he's sassing. Bro, what am I supposed to do when I'm fighting for my life? Like, am I just supposed to be able to be like the cool guy in every fucking action movie and be able to have like a conversation and like solve a math equation and like figure out the next plan and like kill the bad guy and like save the day and save the princess or the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, damn, dude, I'm just some dude. I am not the one. My name is not Luke Skywalker. Back up out of me. Or what's his name in Dune? Can't remember his name in Dune. I probably shouldn't even be playing the fact that I can't remember their savior, right?
An academic outrage. Our work has barely begun here, and the research is progressing splendidly.
I'm actually probably good at the moment.
Our facility is to be expanded to provide a maintenance.
My shit is full, and I don't know what I want to drop.
Vehicles from dozens of testing stations.
Can always make more
How are
fuel.
we supposed to work with that going on? The noise, the fumes, the ignorant bondsman workers poking about. Maddening.
Can always get more fuel cells. Can always get more copper. Alright guys, give me just a second. I am gonna stand up and do the thing that Amber wanted me to do. Since I survived the battle, even though she wanted me to die. So I'm gonna like sneak over right here. I think I'll be good right here for a second. Whew, I'm gonna take an opportunity and I'm gonna be right back. Chat. Chat. This is not a test. I am reporting to you that I may have found a Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart 8. And that me and Amber are trying to secure it right now. Hurry up. Scoop it. Hurry. Hurry. You know your brother ain't awake yet? Call him. Tell him I will give him one personal selection of a comic out of my collection. You know there's some hitters in there. I got like almost 10 comics now that are all limited to 1,000 or less. I have an Exquisite Corpses in there that has the very first signature, and there's only 500 of that copy in existence. Because you probably still can't buy it online. You probably still have to show up. You know what I mean? Because even though it says add to cart, they probably still have it built where you can't actually put that in a cart. Tell them to drive there now. Be like, boot up, motherfucker. You know what you do? You tell him if he goes and buys that right now, I will drive to Target and I will go buy that Master Chief helmet for him. I think I fucked him up. Is he glitched?
Let's get the bastard.
That wasn't fair. If I do the housework for the next 4 years, 9 months, and 28 days. Plot twist. I have been, though. Plot twist. What do you think a stay-at-home gamer does? Oh shit, Rabbit's dead.
Eyes on enemy.
You can call me Mr. Mom. What'd you say? Yeah, like we wouldn't we can't like if we didn't have that we could just be like, yeah, let's go. But no, we got something to do today still. So it would be after that, but yeah.
Found him. Shield off.
Ooh, level 27.
Shields up. Recon incoming.
First base is trying to put electric on, but it doesn't want to work because it's your building. Slash reply. Let's see. Is that party chat? Yeah. Okay. Probably party chat. Oh shit. She needs to put down the structure thing. She needs to put down the sack field or whatever it's called. This thing, the subfield. How do I spell it? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they fucking made me abandon that camp, so I was afraid about that for you and Leo. Finished Days Gone Remastered. I forgot how long that game is. Yeah, I figured it's a pretty long game. Everybody tells me that it kind of goes on forever. Really longer than it should, but everybody I know that plays the game thinks it's awesome. And so I own it. I just need to actually beat it. The horde tech in that game, though, is awesome. I love watching people play that game.
We're finally getting some sort of order out on the shop floor. The men are generally meatheads, but they're learning. We've really been hampered by the crappy state of our tools, though. Those scavengers that we evicted may have been content to use this junk, but we'd do a lot better if we could upgrade our cutters and power packs. These museum pieces are constantly malfunctioning, and their cooldown times are obscene. The men are idle too often, and that's not good for this bunch.
Need an ID band to get through this.
Empty. They're coming.
I just recently played through 1. I don't own 2, or I'd be playing through 2 right now too. Oh, I just had to kill that dude. Did you hear it? It said access granted. Maybe this thing's charged enough for me to actually take my thing now. Is there a Switch 2 update? Yeah, so everything that I've read, that was like a big thing about reviewers and stuff like that too, about having a hard time review Switch 2, is that, yeah, there's a Switch 2... Oh, wait, you're telling me, you're just asking about, like, if me and Amber are getting one? So, Amber found one online. She's seen it in store in her brother's state, but it's about a 30-minute drive to maybe an hour drive for her brother. And he's not an early riser as it is. So, he's getting ready and is heading to stores now. And if he finds one, well, me and Amber are going to this food and foam fest here in a little bit, where we're just going to, we paid money to be able to, drink and eat for, 2 or 3 hours unlimitedly. So we're gonna go and have a cheese dip competition and stuff, and then if he has it after we leave there, we'll be headed into Louisiana to go pick up the Switch 2. I told Amber though, if we buy it, we have to get the Donkey Kong game. It is not out yet. One second, I gotta clean this. No, that was the thing, is I even kept telling Amber I didn't see it anywhere in stores yesterday too, because I was like, man, I'll just pick up that game, because if we're never gonna get a Switch 2, I'll just go ahead and pick up the game. So I have it. It doesn't come out till the 15th of next month. Doesn't mean I don't want it any less. But I even told Amber, it's like, I didn't care about the Donkey Kong game. Like, I mean, yeah, I care about it, you know, but it was like, you know, I'm not really worried about it because I don't have a Switch. But the moment I have a Switch too, it's like, you know, kind of need to play some Donkey Kong. Because if it's anything like Donkey Kong 64, do you know how much time me and my mom put into that fucking game? My mom would sit around and play the hell out of Donkey Kong 64. Matter of fact, I think my mom probably played it more than I did. All the different puzzles. It was like Mario. You go to the different world, you have like sinking sand, you'd have to get the different gun to do the thing, or like all types of stuff. I got a couple of different shields now. Leo, Rabbit, you need a shield? Bro, I need some heals. There we go. Oh, there's 14 of them. I just didn't have them equipped. I had Spice equipped. That's right, stare at the wall. Alright, I'm starting to get used to fighting those ones. I'm starting to get used to fighting those. Got you. Shit. And because I did that, I wasn't able to read that. Fuck. Well, I completed the contract. And dude's dead, and I made the phone call, but I don't know what he said to me. Oh well. It was just gonna go away. It said I had like 6 seconds to fucking answer the phone, but I was like fighting.
To our new friend, Ina Hiller.
Oh well.
Late Innenberg Hiller of the Harkonnen House forces. The Turiel sends greetings. You may be surprised that we know your identity, but the hands of Turiel, whom I represent, know many things. For instance, we know that you and your band of deserters recently ousted a gang of vehicle thieves from one of the ancient testing stations in the Vermilius Gap. Congratulations. I'm certain that the station will make a fine hiding place for former soldiers such as yourselves. But there is a small problem. You see, those thieves were in our employ. They acquired vehicles and broke them down before passing the components on to our brokers. Ordinarily, such a loss would earn you the enmity of my organization. Something I can assure you, you do not want. But, to be perfectly candid, our former agents were less efficient in their tasks than we had hoped.
So look at this. Blade 10.9, attack speed 139, attack speed 1.9, damage per hit 16.4 blade. Dude, that's better than my purple.
Your followers will take over the task of acquiring vehicles and breaking them down for us.
Wow.
If you meet agreed upon quotas, you are welcome to occupy our valuable property. I'm certain you can see the benefits of becoming our agents.
A sword. Oh, okay.
I'm also certain that your former employers will be happy to learn of your current whereabouts. I look forward to your timely reply.
Dude, look at that. The dagger actually even looks different too. Like it actually looks like the image. Handle and all. There's the purple band, or oh, I guess I was giving me through there. Okay. All right, I guess back to camp.
Imperial Desert Battalion.
One-shotted that dude. Let's go. You know I like that. Loading it up. Let's go. I probably got what, like 1.5 more hours I can be on here. And then after the Food and Foam Fest, if me and Amber don't have to go out to Louisiana, then, you know, I could always hop back on later again too, which I probably will, because Amber knows I'm trying to get the most out of this early access since I paid extra for it. But if I have to go out to Louisiana though, it's gonna, you know, I may not be able to get back on the game until like tomorrow or so. Fast. You go there. Yeah, so let's see. Our first base was like right around here. I'm right here now. This is the base now, which I'm gonna guess that once we get done here, it's going to make us move again. That's my guess. But once we have, like, the ornithopters and stuff, ornithopters, whatever they're called, I don't think it's going to matter too much because we're going to be able to get around the sands pretty easy. Even right now with this thing, this is just the MK1. I get around pretty fast. I just got to where I can make the MK2, but I don't know if I have enough materials yet. Dude, I didn't have a problem with the sandworm once this trip. I didn't even get close. Maybe I'm just getting better at hugging rocks. Yeah, so here's the crib. Maybe I'll put this in the shadow. Nothing too fancy, but I did build this right here to shadow our vehicles and stuff, until we get some bigger vehicles for now. What? A sandstorm must have hit. Social vibe. I need to build me a sickle. Yeah, I think I just need to go on some resource runs. I think I've been running a lot of missions here, like the last 2 hours yesterday and then today. Check, 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 check.
Check, check.
Hello?
Hey. Guys, I'm sorry I had to abandon that camp.
That's fine.
It's fine. I also looked at Mikey.
Yeah, I sat there for like 20-30 minutes yesterday, just like, what do I do here? What do I do here? And then I was like, man, I guess in order to progress the game, though, I have to. So, yeah, it happened.
We've got loads of stuff in here, so...
Anyways.
But I got shields. I got like 3 extra shields over here when you guys make it over here.
Shield?
Yeah. Damn, dude. I picked up a medium blood sack, and it holds 9,000 blood compared to 3,000 on the small. Like, that's like triple.
You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to run.
You don't have to run rapid.
I
I'm
tried
running
everything.
towards the base. Well, base 1.
I tried everything.
While getting supplies on the way.
Okay.
Yeah, supply run it is.
You know, with your bike, Mikey,
What about it?
is there storage on it?
You have to build storage, but yeah, you can put a storage container on it. The thing about the storage though, right? Okay, so have you built the bike yet?
No, I literally just logged on.
Okay, well, it'll explain it to you. But basically, just like you know how we're surviving, your bike takes damage in sunlight and stuff. And so, like, if you park it in your area and it's in the shadows, it doesn't take any damage because it's in your building area or whatever. But basically, when you're out and about, if you ever leave your bike anywhere, it takes damage. Like, it just like, you know, degrades over time because of, like, the environment and stuff. So you want to pick it up. Like, you have this little tool that allows you to store it. That way you can just summon it whenever you need it. But if you have anything in the storage container, you can't pick it up. So you have to empty the storage out before you pick it up. So you see the little like pay to play type thing going on there. So like if you park it outside of a dungeon and you don't pick it up while you run the dungeon, well, if you take too long and you get out of the dungeon, your bike might destroy itself because it was sitting in sunlight. So like what I've been doing is I've been using my storage to like just offset things like when I'm running around, you know, and then I'll deposit it all, and then after a dungeon I'll drop stuff off in there again to like mine stuff back. But yeah, I've been paranoid to leave it out in the middle of a dungeon.
Reinforcements.
Oh, but this blade doesn't bleed him. My other blade bled him. It was kind of nice. I didn't have to extract blood anymore. I just kind of sat there and hit it with my knife and they just bled out. It's even funny too because my knife, you know, because even when my things were filled, it would still bleed them. So it was telling me that I was spilling blood on the ground. Level 29.
mean I got an accent.
It's alright, I think I found something.
When you guys do move over here, though, make sure to pick up anything you want out of those chests and destroy anything, because I didn't realize that when I abandoned the camp, I wouldn't get anything back either.
Quite a few stuff in here.
Yeah.
Right,
Yesterday, it
right.
was not fun coming over here, basically ill-prepared and having to redo everything. Died so many times. Oh, my phone died.
The only thing it's going to probably cost a lot of weight is like the scrap, the stone, the copper.
Yeah, that's the smart stuff to grab, the resources. What'd you say?
So grab that.
Oh, like you maybe missed it?
Grab one of those.
No, my tools need they're in orange. Uh-oh.
Actually, let me just grab half of it. We've got some of it.
Well, then it can't be the end if you've done everything and then you made it to that door. You're like, I'm scared. I mean, the worst thing is you just have to reload and go back into the mission. What? You said you got it? Oh, okay.
I can't carry it all of it, but I can carry like some of it. Because obviously, weight.
Oh, is the game making you move down here already?
No, I'm just trying to bring some stuff with me in case I do have to move like that.
Oh, okay. I say it's a long run if you're trying to make the trek right now.
I don't know, wait.
Yeah, I would wait until the game gives you the bite, because, like, it's just this desert patch right here that sucks. Like, once you're on this side or this side, you're fine. Running around won't be that big of a deal, but this little patch of dirt right here, I don't want you to run through that, dude. I mean, to teach its own. You do what you want to do, though.
So we can't destroy anything? I think we're just gonna have to wait for it to destroy itself.
Yeah. When I abandoned it, it said that basically it leaves it to the server. So like anybody could come in there now and take out stuff out of the, you know, chest and things.
Still set to guild as well.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about the next step then.
I have our blood fountains going too.
Hmm.
Right off the start mission. Because we got no power as well down here.
Mm.
That's what I was worried about. You might just want to quick set yourself up just like a little hut real fast or something. Oh, okay. Well, dang. Saves us a drive today, though. So maybe just do it tomorrow. Once again, we can go check ours, too.
Oh, here he comes. He's on my ass.
There's an achievement if you let the sandworm almost eat you, and then you somehow boost out of its mouth. It gets all mad, and it stares at you. Making me a purple sword. EMF generators.
That we both need to do it then.
So now I have a sword that when I parry the enemy, they get shocked, and it gives me a stamina boost and stuns them. Oh snap.
Now I need more stuff.
But no stone at all.
I don't have a sickle yet. I'm trying to make.
I need more stuff. Ground, stone.
Aha. I was like, usually these things aren't that tall. That's a trap room. Pulled out that knife so fast.
I'm literally out of ammo and nearly everything.
So you still haven't found any more secrets? Oh.
Am I?
What'd you say? Oh, did you fall again? Yay, platforming. Man, I found so much iron ore. Let's go.
Let's take the electric oak. Got enough room.
Somebody's fucking with that sandworm around me. I've heard it pop up out of the ground I don't know how many times in like the past 5 minutes. They heard us talking about that achievement. They're like, I'm getting it.
You running up the hill? Oh, someone's running up the hill. No access. What? This is not our building. No.
Leo probably didn't set it to guild.
I'm looking at the wrong builder. I went to the wrong building. Someone.
That would also be a problem. Let me in! Set up my inventory, I guess, back to run back to the house.
You got any stone on you, Robert?
Let's go.
Anymore.
I've got copper ore. That's it. That's all I get.
We have an hour.
Let's go.
Yeah, I had to redo the whole building.
Of course. My bad.
Oh yeah, that's a bit too close.
That's fine.
Now I need to put.
Man, I swear I read a review where some dude was like, everybody's putting their houses right on top of resources and they're mass farming it so you can't get any resources because it takes like 30 minutes for things to respawn. I swear, I just fucking looted all this iron ore and salvaged metal out of this little like valley right here. Turned back around to go to my bike and it's already respawned.
What's he complaining for?
I don't even know. Like, I noticed it at one dude's base yesterday too. Like, I went by his base and I was like, oh cool, some metal and some copper. And I got the metal and copper. I jumped over his base, like killed a few units, went back to the base, like was heading back to my base and was like just following the same path I took. Shit was already respawned again. So I got it already. Yeah, it was like, man, I don't even understand. Just Dark Souls loop it and you're good. Honk honk. Me and another dude just drove our fucking vehicles by each other in this valley. Oh, because this is the trade post.
Now, how do you put your stuff on? That.
Oh, 360 bitch. It was more like a barrel roll, but whatever.
How did you do that?
Do what?
That.
Oh, that's where all the water's going. It takes water to create iron. Okay, so I need to build more blood fountains. That'll be easier once you guys get over here to build all that stuff.
Don't know if you can see where we are, Mikey, on the map.
Because we're in a party, I can. You want me to drive down there and do something?
No, I just wanted to show you where we are, so you know. Where we are right now, I built like a small little house. Base.
Okay.
Just in case you're like in the area.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're a little bit more north from our first base.
And it's not far from the trade point.
Yeah.
The ship.
That's actually pretty smart, because that ship right there, that has some, like, those mechanical parts and stuff. Like, you need a ton of those.
And when you have to move, we'll put your base as Rabbit's base, so we still can travel to them.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because there is 3 of us, huh? We could just keep one, you know, have 3 different spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
And it doesn't have to be that big, it's just be like, what, how big I done it? 1, 2, 3... 3 by 4?
I'm making me a level 2 bike now. I'm about to break this one down and I'll have all the parts here.
Or scrap.
Or I guess really I could just make one. I can add You guys can actually just sit there and now. Yeah, you guys are co-owners of my vehicle. Yeah, you co-own my level 1 vehicle now.
There's like 4 of you trying to kill me.
Oh wait, I need to go get soldering iron. Repairing the bike before I build this other one. Like a lot of that bike is damaged though.
Do you know what I mean? There's like 4 of them. Love it.
Oh shit, I'm building a handheld resource scanner, so I think that's gonna make it to where I don't have to shoot like those big survey probes.
You need some ammo, Rogue.
What type of ammo does it use? Doesn't say. Huh. Oh, it's assemble this level 2 bike. What am I missing? Like the back wheel.
Wait for you, wherever you come.
Do I just need to build a 3rd one of those?
Let me. What?
I thought I heard a gust of wind.
Yeah, I think I need to build a third wheel.
I need to take.
100%ed it too? Let's go. Amber over here, 100% missions on Dune. Do it. I'll be getting off in about 30 minutes or so. Or do you want me to get off sooner so we can run to our Walmart beforehand? Whatever. Yep.
It's gonna. Jesus Christ.
Ammo.
I've got ammo. No.
Nice shots.
Yeah, because I've.
Craft. Medic.
So you can have 10 vehicles built at one time and own them.
10?
What it says. That's a MK1 anyway, so actually I'm just gonna that back on. I just need to build a storage V2. Oh, because I've been using and making iron, I've used all that water up. Damn, I need to get more blood.
I need some more spicing for these copper dust. Yes, copper in night. Don't know where I'm going to get that.
Copper?
Hmm.
That's the blue rock. So granite's like the orange's bronze. Granite's the orange's bronze. Copper's the blue.
Alright, okay.
You'll usually find big rocks of it, and then around those big rocks, there'll be some on the ground you can just pick up as well. Oh, so that's how I make that. Okay. You need water for a lot of this stuff. Finally got the repair station. Oh, it takes a lot to repair things. Fuck.
Where's the fuel? Storage.
I think I'm almost caught back up enough that I need to go do some missions again. I got 2 medium blood sacks on me now, so I can carry 18,000 containers of blood. That's a lot. Be the first time taking this MK2 out. Oh shit, I probably need to put some fuel in it, don't I? Yup. Guess that was all the fuel I had.
Oh, so I need to go back to the tracer.
Oh shit, the MK2 is quite a bit faster. I'm going almost 100 miles an hour. 100 kilometers an hour. Cutscene. We shot down another ship.
You might have seen my little pyrotechnics display, Off-Worlder. But whether you did or not, the long and short of it is that I must go. And quickly. The Sardaukar have my scent, and the Emperor's hounds are not known for their mercy. I do not know when we will meet again. Continue to follow your path. Let the desert teach you as you walk in the footsteps of the Fremen. Find allies. It is hard to survive without friends. And remember, Arrakis will sharpen you, Off-Worlder. Make sure you become the right kind of blade.
Huh? Shield off! I require assistance! Yeah.
Dude, this sword is deadly. Kind of missed my knife that bled him though. Oh shit.
doctors on there?
I need a top. Oh dear.
What?
I haven't got a top on. I ran out of stuff I need.
Man, what?
Copper. I need to get more copper.
Level 30. A blood extractor MK2? Yes.
Incoming!
What's up, T-Dot? How you doing? I'm alright, thank you. Did a few raids this morning with Lee Rain. And then I'm just chilling on this.
Got him. Oh, with the MK2 blood syringe thing, you get 2,000 instead of 1,000 per hit.
Can go. Good on that. I'm enjoying it so far. It's just knowing what to do. Too many. I don't know if that worked.
That was another player I just fell down on top of. I was about to chop him up.
I don't know if it's any better. Right, where do I need to go?
Hey man, I may not be able to play it on Steam, but it's okay to try to play Dune when you aren't. Yeah, I just want to try it. Yeah, dude. Go ahead and play. Yeah, hell yeah. I'll be gone most of the day. Like, I'll be on for about another, I don't know, about 30 minutes or so. And then when I'm off, yeah, I'll be gone most of the day. Because like I said, I'm going to the Food and Foam Fest. And then me and Amber may hit a couple more stores to see if we can find a Switch. Other than that, yeah. Because there's just a few stores that told us that they're going to probably put out some daily, so yeah, I'm gonna go eat and drink and then probably go look for a Switch 2. And then after that, if we don't find a Switch 2, I'll probably come home and play some more because I want to get the most out of early access. But honestly, if it's playing good on the Steam Deck and you're having fun, I may just play something else with Amber for a little bit. Because you know how many games you fucking have bought me? Like, I mean, not really bought, but remember Starfield, dude? Remember Starfield came out and it was like my birthday? And you fucking, I was like, dude, early access right now, if you like buy it, and you were like, hell yeah, so you just bought it? Like, and then I don't think you played any of the early access. I think I played all of your early access. Like, all of it. Which, granted, I know on the Xbox we could both play at the same time, but at the same time, you still didn't. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I could log off for a little bit and let you play. In 30 minutes. In 30 minutes. I think it'll play good on the Steam Deck because a lot of people are playing on controller and stuff already, so I would imagine that it's probably going to play pretty good. Going through the menus and stuff might suck a little bit, but you know, that's how like all these games are when they're on a controller though. That's why I really like, you know, these games that allow mouse and keyboard plus controller, you know, because then you could use your controller for all the things you want to use it for, like running around, shooting, this and that. But then it allows you to pick up your mouse and keyboard to do all the tedious stuff with the menus too. I really enjoy games like that. Dude, let me tell you though. This is, you know why this is hitting good for me, I think, is because I love survival games. You know, you call me the guru, dude. I love survival games. I will put hours into a survival game just because the loops are fun, just having to stay alive. Like, you know, it's like a lot of games having to stay alive is like Dark Souls. Like, you're having to dodge, do all this hard shit, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, not that staying alive in a survival game isn't hard, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. And then at the end of the like you're just doing all this loop, you're like, oh, I'm staying alive, I'm building my building, I'm doing this. Next thing you know, you're hit with like a cutscene, you're hit with like a, where the fuck am I even going? Why didn't it mark your base for me as home? Shit, I'm probably gonna get hit by a sandworm. But yeah, dude, then there's this fucking sandworm that follows you around. That's a cool tech. The having to hide from the sun is fucking cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this game is just, it's hitting for me, man. It's hitting so many layers. Dude, right? Star Wars Galaxies, it reminds me a lot of Old Republic. Like, it reminds me a lot of Star Wars Old Republic. Honestly, you know, there are times too, like right now, you know, honestly, if this was a Sparrow instead of this MK2 thing, like this aesthetic too with my armor and everything, kind of feels a little Destiny-ish too. Like, going from dungeon to dungeon, from place to place, like, dude, it's good. Like, it's good. But then again, you know, like, if there was no Dune, there'd be no Star Wars. If there was no Star Wars, there'd be no Star Trek or whatever. If there was none of that, then there would be probably, you know, no sci-fi. And without no sci-fi, you probably wouldn't have Destiny or Halo or anything like that. So it's like, of course, they all kind of mimic each other and things, but Dune is the originator, you know, as far as I've learned. I didn't know that. I've learned that, you know, but I've actually looked into reading the books too, but people are like, so like, there's like 6 core books, I guess, and they're like, really, big people only say you should read like the first 3 or whatever, because they're like, that's the trilogy, you know, like that's where the story is. But then like a lot of people are like, but if you like the first 3 books, then you need to read the other 3, because it just gives you more and more. But then I guess there's actually like 20 books, I think, in the series or some shit, and people are like, man, you should just read them all. So, like, that's intimidating. Well, I found another blood extractor MK2. Dead. I was wondering how I was going to be repairing durability and stuff. So these purple things are hard to repair though, because you need the spice infused copper dust, and the only way to get that is to run raids. Okay, I can make silicone blocks now, low grade lubricants. Need some EMF generators. To get EMF generators, I'm pretty sure you run camps. That's another thing I like about this too. Is it like, if you're looking for something like right there, look, these like, yeah, it's these little caves, like the moisture caves. You find EMF generators and micro sandwich fabric. It's like, if you look over here to like other things, it tells you that's where you can get intel from. The ships, you can get mechanical parts, plate steel, micro floor. Like, it literally, like, if you're looking for something, you can go around and, you know, figure out where it's at, so you can exactly go to that. What? Where do you say that? Oh, we go to Branson next week. Oh. Yeah, dude, what you doing up there? I got season passes to Silver Dollar. I don't think I'm doing shit next weekend either. Amber's like, Switch 2, dude. You're going with the kids. I mean, yeah. I mean, what else is there up for there? Yeah. No, I totally understand that. I was just saying, you know, I could potentially show up too. I could just hop in a car and ride. You can come pick me up? Man, I'm so glad I was able to repair my equipment. Bro, like, when I moved to this new area yesterday, I got my dick knocked in the dirt so fucking hard that, like, it basically was like playing a whole different game for, like, the first 2 hours this morning. I had to repair all my weapons. I had to build some new shit. I had to get the generators going again, like... I mean, Rabbit and Leo know because, like, I fucked them on accident. I didn't mean to, but I did. And, you know, the game fucked me too. So, you know, it was like a fucking four-way, three-way. Four-way, I guess, if you count the game too.
Pleased to see you again. Show me that missing spy, and I'll show you that he has solution. But hand me that
Rabbit
make
with
sure
a
sacrifice
raid!
was not in
Damn,
vain.
dude, you raided me for, like, me to only play for, like, 20 more minutes?
There was nothing to think
I appreciate it. What's
Giving
up,
it to
Ray?
that
What's up,
Harkonnen pig is
viewers?
not an option. Put it in
People,
the
things.
hands
I don't
of
know
the
why I
righteous
can't think of
house.
words. Double shout out extravaganza. Oh, you guys may already know this, but you want to have like all the conversations you can have with people because it fills out your codex.
Didn't know that.
Still alive. Not too bad. We had a bet going.
Oh, that's a purple blood bag. Oh shit, I can buy a whole bedroom set? Office furniture set? He has potions that help your cooldown? Mm. Oh, I think I'm just gonna buy one of these since Alfredo and Buffalo? Just Alfredo? Or I would have said Alfredo Buffalo. No pepperoni. But I didn't. Did I? Did I? I never watched the Dune movies. So growing up, I remember watching the originals, and I think I remember enjoying them, but like I believe my dad did not enjoy them, so we didn't watch them very often. You know, like my dad's like, you know how my dad was, very hardcore fucking Star Wars. Like anything that's even mimics Star Wars is shit because Star Wars exists, you know? So like, you know, I definitely didn't have like the most open childhood when it came to sci-fi things, you know, because like if it's Star Wars-esque and it's not Star Wars, it could suck a fat dick, you know. But nah, like Dune's cool. The old movies, I remember liking them. I need to go back and rewatch them to like actually tell you for sure. But I remember, I'm pretty sure I liked them. But the new ones with Timothy Chalamet, though, super fucking good. I haven't watched the newest one because I didn't want to go to theaters, but it's been on HBO Max now, and now there's really no excuse of why I haven't watched it. I just haven't. But no, the first one was super fucking good. I highly enjoyed it. Oh, dude, because Star Wars bangs, dude. Like, I'm not trying to put down Star Wars at all. Like, I love Star Wars, dude. Like, it's still good sci-fi, but you know, you can also like other sci-fi things. You know what I mean? It's not like a monogamous relationship you have to have with like IPs. You know, just because you like Star Wars does not mean you can only like Star Wars. Just because you like Naruto doesn't mean you only like Naruto. You know what I mean? Like, you can like other ninja things, you can like other sci-fi things. Like, it's okay. But I will never like Star Trek. You know, I've tried to go back and watch Star Trek now, you know? And yeah, I just can't really get into it. It's not like it's bad, but it's just like, they just get into all that political stuff, and they have like just like whole ass episodes of just like them going and negotiating and stuff like that, which is fine and all, but like, I just need a little bit more action. I need a little bit more action in my life. I know we all make fun of space wizards, but at the same time, like, space wizards are interesting. I mean, even in this world here, you have space worlds. You know, you have the one. You know, because the Timothy Chalamet's character, I can't remember his name. You know, he's like the one. He's like the almighty. And then when Star Wars came out, I mean, he's basically, I mean, it's Luke Skywalker. It's like, you know, like the same concept. I'm gonna get fucking canceled for this conversation. I just shut up. All the nerds out there are like, this motherfucker, dude. They are not the same. They are different. They're... He doesn't... Yeah, you don't know shit. Atreides? Yeah, there you go. No, dude, the new movies are really good. Actually, I think now that we're saying something, I'm definitely going to go back and rewatch the first one and the second one.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Stay inside. Sandstorm.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a sandstorm going on in your area too?
Yep.
Damn, okay.
I'm in dungeon or whatever it's called.
Dude, like this sandstorm just rocked my house. Dude, I got an achievement yesterday because the sandworm almost ate me, dude. Like, I was on foot, and I was like, oh shit, because I had died, and I was trying to get back to my vehicle, and I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And the moment it almost swallowed me, dude, like, I looked around, and it was right behind me, right? I fucking hit my speed boost because my cooldown went off, and so I hit my speed boost, boom! And dude, like, yeah, the fucking sandworm got mad. Like, sometimes it pops up out of the ground and stares at you, but it literally stayed there for a minute. It went, like, left and right. It, like, flexed its mouth at me and shit, and then went back away. And I was like, dude, I really pissed it off. My game was pretty much glitched from there on out, too. Like, my whole, like, map started, like, pixelating. Things started, like, fucking messing up. And I was like, bro, the game's mad. I was like, the game's real mad. Honestly, this is probably a good time to call it. I'm back at the house. I've emptied my inventory. I got blood in the purifiers. I was kind of hoping Leo and Rabbit would make it up here to me, but I guess...
We're not there yet.
Yeah. Well, that's why I did. That's why I also didn't just want you guys running to me though, is because like it is story. It's like as much as it is just a survival game, so it's like run and go build a base. It is still like story based MMO too, so the game's gonna bring you out here. That's the whole reason I came out here. It wasn't just because I wanted a new base. The game was like, you have to.
You have to be here for this part of the story.
Yeah, basically. So you guys will get moved up here. Do you maybe want to mark where my camp is or something before I get off, so that way you guys know? Or is there a way?
I was about to say you could mark.
I was gonna say, if you guys go to the trade post on that little rock where it's at, I'm just right underneath it. Like, I'm right at the trade post, like, just underneath its wing.
Well, it's set to guild, isn't it? Your new base.
Yeah, it is.
No, so if we hear a door open and then we know we're close by.
Oh, yeah. Plus, actually, I see your guys' base, too. So you may see my base when you get up here.
Yeah.
Dude. So it really does pay to have friends, because you can only build one base on your own. But if you're a part of a guild right here, you could have multiple bases. Because technically we could have 3 right now. Rabbit could have one, Leo could have one, and I could have one.
Yeah.
When we set them to guild, we could all enjoy it. Dude! I'm sorry, this is fucking cool, dude.
Shooting me.
I'm gonna cross the gap part.
Alright, guys, yeah. I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Thanks for the games. Thanks for the raid.
Okay.
I might be back on later, but it'll be late for you guys if I get back on.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be on tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
Rabbit's last day tomorrow.
Yeah.
You gotta work.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. I won't have to abandon a base on you now. See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
Well, guys, thanks for kicking it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for doing what you do. I appreciate all of you, bro. You have a good day too. Like, I know you're at work and stuff, but hopefully this works for you. You're able to create a character. Just in case you do, we are on Rift Run BarCon. We are in Rift Run BarCon. So, Cribs, if you're still around, if you do make a character, we are in Rift Run BarCon. Was it F12? Shift F12? Aha. And then I can send that to you. Alright guys, well thanks for kicking it, thanks for hanging out. My name is MikeyGeezy. You guys keep it easy. Bye.